Stream.
Hello, stream.
Hell yeah.
Ah, because it has been just shy of a month, let's start with the recap. So, also, real quick, I realized while talking to Ethan and Kyle, um, saying Vepha every time we try to talk about the campaign becomes a pain. So, if any of you guys want to help figure out a better thing to name the campaign, let me know.
Besides, Teddy campaign is great. What are you talking about?
I'll take Teddy
Rise
campaign.
of fish sticks.
Yeah.
You know what? I love it. That's what it will.
You know what? Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. 1 second.
The rise of the fish sticks.
Yeah. Also, I'm not doing face cam tonight because I just look so tired.
That's all good.
You sound very tired.
You do.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm still tired because I went home on Sunday and did a lot of chores yesterday. So today was like my Monday at work.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was a good day still. Oh man.
Okay. Are you guys ready for fun?
We.
For fun, I'm made of fun.
Oh. Well, are you really? We'll find out. We'll find out for sure.
I don't like the intonation in your voice there.
There's so many random places you guys can go and so many random things we can do. It can be so much fun.
See here. Yeah, so many options. So many room for activities.
But to do anything, I have to remember my Roll20 password.
Ooh.
Got it on the third try.
Can I get two of you to roll me a D100?
Sure, I can.
Sure thing.
That's 16, boss.
A 73.
16 and a 73.
A D100 or D20?
D100.
Oh, let me do that again. Okay.
Oh.
Sorry, I rolled a D20.
Ooh.
Okay, now it's 4.
Let's see, 4.
Yeah. Can we take off places we've been?
I mean, you can.
It's not a lot of places.
That's true.
We've been here and here.
Gotcha.
Yep.
And like we went up here and then we came back. And then we went, woo!
Good. Man, I have to remind her. I need to find out what we're doing.
Well, I was waiting for Nick to come back so I could do the recap.
And then
That's
this
fair.
was like,
Let's see here. Yeah, last notes were April 22nd.
There be toads. Oh, that's actually pretty interesting.
What?
So, you know that book that I picked up for myself, the Random Encounters?
Hmm.
And I got one for Avery too. So,
Yeah.
they have some other stuff in there. And that's why I had you guys roll. It wasn't for the encounters. But just looking at one, it has a randomized NPC generator. And it actually has a preferred pronoun one. So you roll a d6, and your pronouns can be one of 6.
Ooh, okay.
You can also roll for intelligence, and one of them is dumb as dirt. Average, which ain't great.
All right, I'm back.
You're back?
I thought my fish might be a little too loud, so I put some water to make it softer.
Oh, good. By the way, Nick.
Yeah.
Teddy and I were talking. We got to touch base about camping, but we can talk about it in the stream.
Yeah, sure.
Which means we
Yeah,
gotta get a
okay.
hold of the other Nick.
Yeah. That's gonna be easy.
Okay. Well, for
No
you.
problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Last time in the Rise of the Fish Sticks, formerly Vepa. Okay, you guys traveled to the world, did what you had to do in Yukthat, and traveled to Mabersig. Sorry. You received your adventurer's license, one of which is not happy to be in a group, but nonetheless is part of the group. You guys then receive a couple different the word is escaping me, but a couple different contracts to go out and see what you can do. The one you guys have currently chosen to go forth on is in Hosto. So after a dark night where you guys went into some unsavory locations, including following a Luxodon, in the morning you guys traveled out and searched to Hosto to find out what was going on. As you crossed the bridge into the mainland, you found some copper hoppers, in which you guys pick up and carry on with all 5 of them. Halfway through your travels, you decided to camp for the night, in which you guys had some fun with some s'mores, specifically the marshmallows of the s'mores. You guys rested for the night and are fully rested and ready for the last leg on your way to Hosto. And that is where we'll begin.
So what time of day is it?
It's the morning. You all get all 3 of you get a long rest.
Sick.
I don't know if you guys are doing anything with your I don't know if you two were doing anything with your frogs throughout the night.
Well, we
Oh,
were. We were. I believe we were trying to feed them, and then we were abruptly assailed by vicious marshmallows.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted the whole time. I wanted to say to Bjorn, I hope this wasn't too bad of an experience. You know, being your first time having unique mushrooms, not mushrooms, marshmallows, I could say. But they
I
are
don't
sweet.
believe I will be ever having a marshmallow again.
Well, you know, to be fair, I probably won't be either for a very long time until I get over this. But that's okay.
It
Because we
was
defeated the marshmallows.
traumatizing.
But they were also kind of tasty. You have to say, maybe, you know, a little sweet and sour and burnt. Maybe a little irony with all the, you know, biting they did.
I kind of shift my tunic to show the third-degree burn scars I have from the molten marshmallow globs that were flung at me.
You see, now that would make a great story at a campfire, eating marshmallows.
Speaking of campfire, Roger's currently poking out with a stick and eating some rations in the morning of meats and of fish. And Roger looks up and goes, "You know, I'd kill for a pot of coffee right now." But unfortunately, I don't have coffee beans, nor nor a way to ground them, nor a way to make well, at least I have fire to boil it.
Well, perhaps the next town that we visit, we'd be able to find a place that has coffee for you.
Ooh, as Roger plops a little cheese in his mouth and goes, "You know, that's a fair idea. I keep forgetting cities are a thing."
Oh, silly Kenku. It's okay. Don't worry, we'll get you your morning coffee. That'll put you back to normal.
Please, I need it.
All right, DM, take us to the nearest city now, so that we may continue our adventure and get our beloved Kenku some well-deserved coffee.
The nearest city?
Or town, or because we're going to a town place, right?
We're going to Hasto.
You're actually closer to a different city. Well, town.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. The closer one.
So you don't want to go to Hasto.
That would put us in the not correct direction.
Yeah.
Am I not?
I'm sure I can find a local brewer in Hasto.
I would say if you guys travel directly to Hasto, you guys should be able to make it there by mid-afternoon. Nothing too late.
Oh. Afternoon coffee. That's not too bad.
I can definitely do an afternoon coffee.
It'll be time
It's
for
just been
bed
a long
in 30
time since I've
minutes.
had my caffeine. I've had fish. And as I plop a little ration of fish in my mouth, I've got plenty of fish.
I just want you to know I went to go start my new page of notes for this session, and then so I always do like session 1, 2, 3, 4, etc.
Yeah.
So instead of writing session 4, I wrote Starbucks 4.
Why not Duncan?
Makes sense to me.
I don't know. I don't know what a coffee shop is.
Have you never had coffee, Bjorn?
Oh, I've had coffee. In my village, we used to... The strongest would have the privilege of grinding the coffee. And he would give it to the matron mother of the village, who would then go into the center with the big pot and put it in, and she would make she would make the coffee.
So you know what coffee is, but you didn't know what marshmallows were.
Correct.
Okay.
Coffee is simple. It's a bean you take, you roast it, you grind it up and put it in water. These are all simple things. These marshmallows are some sort of witchcraft and devilry.
Uh-huh.
I'm wondering how. Hear me out. What if we have a distraction but with marshmallows? I mean, because seriously, how can we could easily sneak around and have people really confused about what's going on? These marshmallows could be. We could harness the power of these marshmallows.
What?
Well,
My
sorry.
friend, I think the lack of sleep and the lack of coffee is getting to you. We should hurry up and move on.
I'm starting to get worried for our beloved Kenku now.
I look up. I look down. I look down at the fire and look up again and go, "Yes, I would very much like some more coffee." And then Roger gets up and starts, clearly suffering a withdrawal. Yes, Roger drinks coffee. I hope coffee is canon.
Coffee.
But if it wasn't before,
It is now.
It is now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna whisper over to Bjorn. I think I'm kind of afraid what's gonna happen if we don't give our Kenku some coffee. You know, I've seen these symptoms before. I do believe he may be an addict.
that is possible. We should keep an eye on him.
and as I start packing up my tent, you hear me going, I need them beans, them beans."
Oh no, we better hurry. We don't know what would happen if he decides to think we're coffee.
We can say that you guys had this conversation, like, in the process of traveling.
Yeah.
But as you guys are traveling, let me get one survival and one perception check.
Okay. All right. First one. Survival. And perception.
Yeah. Whoever wants,
Okay.
someone make one and someone make another.
Oh, I just rolled for both. My bad. I thought you were asking for us to do that.
No, that's
No,
fine.
we'll take the two rolls. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were good numbers anyway. I'd gladly take those rolls.
Yeah, they were good numbers. If that's okay with you, Teddy?
No, that's fine. I just didn't see him.
All right. Roger is on the lookout, and he is also very in one with nature, and he is on the definition to find the nectar of life, coffee beans.
Very well.
I swear the lack of caffeine is just making me more aware, or more. And I look at Light and go, mad.
I'm going to look at Bjorn and give him the look of like a little bit of fear. I'm giving him like the scared eyes, and then I'm looking back at wait, hold on. What was our Kenku's name? It was Roger. And I'm looking back at Roger, and then looking back at Bjorn. My eyes are just looking even worse than before.
We should be very afraid.
Roger chuckles.
Don't worry, I checked off the box of being very afraid.
Okay.
All right, how far are we to the place now?
So it's about midday. With your survival roll, you guys do just fine. You do see a couple other adventures, or I shouldn't say adventures. You see other travelers on the road, passing as you are heading towards Hosto. A lot of them look like caravans, more or less. Traders going back and forth, and guards traveling with them. You really don't see much going down the road. For, some of these areas, this road is actually quite quiet. But you guys keep traveling, and about 5-6 o'clock, you guys arrive in Hosto.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up to, you can say city. Sorry, go.
Wait, Teddy, 1 second. I just realized something. Kyle made a roll that was actually good for a survival check in perception.
Yeah.
Does this mean that when Roger is having withdrawals, he's actually good at his job?
Damn. But yes.
I don't know. Is this gonna be like canonical now? Like when we really need a good roll, we just need to wait for Roger to have withdrawals.
Heidemann coffee.
Oh,
God
no.
damn it! Where's my pot? I'm just like throwing shit at my tent. Where is my pot?
And the thing is that both Bjorn and Light pick up on this, but Roger has no idea. So it'll be like the day before a big fight. And Roger will be so confused as to where all the coffee stuff went.
That's evil, and I love it.
It's always before the big fight. It's always before it. Damn it! You just say it now.
All right, we see the city, right, Teddy?
Yes. So you arrive in Hosto, and you look around, and some may call it a city. It's more of a farming town. In your travels up to like the main square, you are going through fields. As you approach, you see people going back and forth, and as the sun starts to set more, normally in areas like this, I'll go off of Roger's perception for this. In areas like this, normally, end of the day, people have worked in the fields, you go to the bar. You notice that not many people are doing that. More are, as soon as the light or the sun starts going down, they start rushing back home. They tend to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I believe there isn't going to be any partying tonight with these folk.
I suppose so.
Well, we don't have to be as high alert since they are perhaps drunkards of the sort.
Oh, maybe this would be a good point to remember why we're here.
Ah, yes. Teddy,
The,
so kind to
if you all recall,
recall
we
for
are
us.
here because there are animals invading the town.
Oh, right. We knew this already, which is why we hastily came here.
And that's why we came to that conclusion immediately.
Of course.
Didn't have to think about it. That they didn't think that maybe they were a bunch of prudes.
No, definitely not.
Should we go see the what did they call the dudes who are in charge of the town around here?
You can assume the mayor.
Yeah, we should go see the mayor.
Yes, the mayor would know. Let's go.
And Bjorn will try to find the first passerby on the road to ask where mayhaps the mayor may be.
Okay, let me get a perception check on that.
A perception check. Yes. One of my many talents. That is a 7.
With a 7, the first person you see is a child.
Hello, tiny child.
Yes.
Do you know where the mayor's house is?
That way. And they don't point.
What way is that way?
That way.
If you tell me exactly where it is, I'll give you a toad.
Can I see the toad first?
I'm gonna pick up one of the copper hoppers.
Come with me. And he'll take you right over to the mayor's house.
See, I knew these toads would be coming handy.
We follow the child.
Okay.
Yes.
He leads you right over to the mayor's house.
All right. Thank you, small child. And I'm gonna head in.
Do you...
I will give him one of the copper hoppers,
Good to know.
which I assume he has a very hard time lifting.
They're heavy, but they're not that heavy. I mean, you're talking about probably like... Actually, yeah, I guess that would be semi-difficult for a child. It's like 6-7 pounds of copper.
Look, I'm just saying, Bjorn had to put his entire charisma stat into not looking like he was lifting the earth when he picked it up.
It's a child. What do they know?
Fair. Fair. Okay. And the kid gets like super excited and starts like running away with the toad. So
Anyway,
you approach so the town hall in this town is kind of like how churches are set up, where you have the main town hall and the house attached and directly next door is where the residing mayor lives. So you technically have 2 points of entry in the actual town hall and actually in his house. Which one do you approach?
it's the evening, right?
Yes.
We should probably go to his house.
Okay. You approach his house.
Bjorn will knock on the door.
Okay. You knock. And you wait a few moments. And this average height elf woman opens the door. And just stares at you.
Hello, we are from the Adventurers Guild, and we are here to adventure your problems away.
How sure are you that you can do that?
I kind of shrug and go, I mean, we're pretty positive.
Okay.
Look, we were attacked by some deadly marshmallows on the way here, and we lived, didn't we?
We're also known as the fish sticks.
You may have heard of us.
I can
No,
see
that would be
why.
all of us. Like, your name is on the other one, too.
I still do not like this, but okay.
Did
Don't
you
worry, it'll
say
grow on you.
marshmallows?
Yes, the deadly creature known as the marshmallow. Have you never seen one before? It would fell even the mightiest of adventurers. And we faced 3 of them.
The marshmallows know to stay away from the towns. But also anyone who stays outside of the towns knows not to have a fire.
Look,
Well, we know
yeah.
that we were strong enough to face off the marshmallows as I hastily make a mental note to not have fires.
Bjorn,
look,
Yes.
she stares intently at you, staring at your aforementioned 3rd-degree burn on your neck.
That was just a flesh wound.
I'm going to try to deceive this person.
To deceive them?
I want to say that Bjorn got that scar very long time ago, well before this mission. It's one of the mementos that like really show the fish sticks. It's fish stickiness.
Okay.
We fish stick to it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for deception.
13.
She looks at Bjorn and pokes his neck. It's still fresh.
No,
I'm going to
no, it's not. As Bjorn, you see like a tear come out of the corner of Bjorn's eye.
Roger puts his hands over his eyes and goes, "Okay."
I'm going to try to make another deception check. I want to say that our friend Bjorn has a problem with I'm going to like make some like random sciencey mumbo jumbo about how he was born with a rare medical condition that makes it so that sometimes in areas near his neck he has a tendency to not fully heal, and sometimes the wound reappears and like it affects him, but this is only temporary.
Sure.
I'm trying to PSOA out of this if you haven't noticed.
She's not believing you
Guys,
guys.
It's a
I'm on
dirty
beer
20.
back. Oh,
It's okay. I'm a man of science. Yeah, I'm a man of science. I know these kinds of things. Okay.
Alright.
She lowers her head. Since you guys are new, just come in here. Show me your license first.
Bjorn pulls out the license.
Okay, come on in. I'll make you some coffee because you're going to need it for the night.
Oh, thank God. If you hadn't made us coffee, I was afraid the bird was going to eat us.
Oh, please. I was gonna eat you tonight.
I'm going to like look at Roger, and then look back at the. Like I'm gonna look at Roger, stare for a few moments, and then look back at the mayor. Like, well, yes. So, the sooner the better would be great with that coffee.
The mayor goes back. Comes back a few minutes later. It's not the best, but it's coffee. Get ready, because you might have a long night ahead.
Oh, okay. I gladly take the coffees and take a sip Go. All right. Lay it into us. What we gotta do.
So what were you three told?
There are animals attacking the city.
We were also told it was I think, a level 1 quest, I think, or was it a level 2? It was a level 2 quest, right?
That sounds about right. Explains why I had our secretary file for the quest to go out, or the contract to go out, and explains why you are the third group to come forth on it.
Are you telling us that the other 2 groups did not manage to complete this project, this mission?
The mission is still open, is it not?
Fair enough. Would you be able to tell us more about perhaps the other 2 people that came here and what happened?
Actually, more details overall would be good.
Yeah, any details at all would be good.
One was a group.
About the mission.
One was a pair of 2 wizards. They went out and they both died.
Oh shit. Sorry, I think I remember where at.
Wizards are tissue paper, and if they didn't have a good tank, of course they wouldn't be able to fight monsters on their own. Fair enough.
And one was a quite large paladin. He was on his own, and he believed that he could do it. But it seems that he cannot. So, the problem that we are running into is when night falls, animals is not necessarily the correct word. Certain things growing in our fields are coming out of the ground and attacking people. We're not fully sure what they are. We just know that it always happens in the pumpkin patch. And it has scared enough of the villagers that when night comes, they just leave.
There's a creature coming out of the pumpkin patch.
Correct.
Has anybody seen it?
They said
And it lived. That would be the important part.
a couple of the villagers have said that they saw pumpkins moving.
There are pumpkins. First the marshmallows, now the moving pumpkins.
Ethan's going to be scarred of all food at the end of this. Or at least Bjorn is.
Bjorn's just gonna be like,
Yeah, that's how
You're-
Bjorn's
yeah.
gonna be. He's just gonna be completely silent with the topic.
people to bring up food, and he's gonna be like, I don't trust it. It's not safe. All right, so, So would you say it is like the pumpkins are coming to life and attacking people?
That might be a possibility. Or
To say, okay, that... Or
it's something that's using the pumpkins. We're not sure.
I see in these there anything else going on in the village? Is there, are there any particular grudges between farmers or anything like that where somebody may want to use something like this to terrorize the villagers?
Not to this extent. I mean, farmers with their usual quarrels. One oversold a cow to another one. Now they're mad. One farmer's son, taking a roll in the hay with another's daughter. You know, just stuff that's been going on for decades. Nothing that would make someone think that someone else would do this.
Alright, and just to go through my list, have you pissed off any wizards recently?
Perhaps 2 that may or may not have died recently.
I don't think they're pissed off. They came in, they basically did what you guys did. I showed them where to go. And that's that.
Mm-hmm. So, you haven't answered my question though. Have you pissed off any other wizards recently?
Not really.
Have you raised the price of bat guano?
I hate when they raise prices of black guano.
Wizards really hate it when they do that.
Messes with their spell components.
So she will say that there is one place that sells bat guano for really cheap. That's where wizards go and get it, and it's to the north near the mountains. And generally that's where all the wizards get their bat guano. Or it is shipped to different traders throughout, and it's still relatively easy to get. Now,
well, you know, we just have to cover our bases.
She will ask
because
this.
when you say pumpkins coming to life, it just sounds like somebody pissed off a wizard.
Why do you want to know about wizards so much?
Because they're usually the culprit when the pumpkins start attacking people.
Fair. But we don't, except for the newer adventures, we don't see many wizards around here. They keep to themselves.
You see, have you trodden any sacred groves recently?
No.
Because the second option is a pissed off druid.
Oh, you don't want to piss off a druid. Now, if you piss off a wizard, maybe they'll bring some people back to life. And maybe they'll shoot you down with the fireball. But druids, they will use all of nature to fight back against you.
Usually, if you piss off the druid, what they do is they leave, and then the horrifying force of nature that they have been keeping at bay comes through and destroys the village.
Roger, zoning out with his cup of coffee, comes back into the conversation and goes, "I'm sorry, what are we talking about again?"
They want to know if the town pissed off any druids or wizards. In which the mayor will then say, the farmland has no new expansions. And whenever firewood is searched out for, cutting of trees, so forth and whatnot, the town druid actually goes out and is part of the logging party to confirm before any of it's done.
Okay, that's good to know. I'm sorry, I just have to go through these things, you know? Because my insurance policy does not cover death by fireball.
I'm glad you're not in agreement with him.
The mayor then will tell you, stay away from the south then.
Light is making a mental note of that.
What's wrong about the South?
It's where all the wizards are.
Ah.
She'll ask, but I already know. There's a city to the south where the long-time resident wizards reside.
Ah, okay.
Many of the spellcasters go there, and that is where they stay to stay away from
Which
the
which town is this?
some more. It is in the southwest corner.
Okay, that is good to keep on the eye, just because my insurance policy might be changing if I have to go near there. Alright, so, where are the pumpkins coming from? You say the pumpkin patch?
Yes, if you would please. She'll look out the window, and it is dusk right now. Once the sun goes away, go into the pumpkin patch. And honestly, if you return in the morning, I will give you your reward. But
Ooh.
that's really all I can say. We do not have the means to take care of this. We have already tried. That is why we put out the contract.
I
Well,
see.
then.
Well, I am hoping that after this day is done, we can all have a big feast of pumpkin pie.
It's one of our town specialties.
Perhaps with marshmallow.
Just don't start
You
a
keep
fire.
those things away from me.
Okay. So you guys head out?
Yep.
Okay.
Perhaps to do some reconnaissance. See what these creatures that people are so afraid of are.
Very well. So she explains where the pumpkin patch is. And you guys head out there?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys head out. And you guys head over and let me get some perception checks.
Okay.
Oh shoot! We should not let Roger do this. He's not.
He's been caffeinated. This is a bad idea.
Oh no, Roger! What have you done?
Hey, me and Roger rolled the same. We're about to get fucked by some pumpkins.
Okay. As you approach the pumpkin patch, there's a giant windmill. Hold on. I need...
There's a giant windmill, you say?
There is a giant windmill.
What I wouldn't give for the services of Don Quixote.
Hablo inglés?
The man of La Mancha?
Yeah, I don't
The
know.
guy the knight who attacked a windmill thinking it was a dragon.
I think he
sounds
said they were
right.
giants.
Oh, okay.
Fair. What is the marching order? Does a tank lead the way?
Am I the tank?
Who is the tank?
That's
I have an
got-
It's
AC
not
of
me.
16.
I am the
Does-
tissue paper of the party.
Because, like, I have an AC of 15.
Okay, so I'm the tank.
Alright,
An
I
AC
guess,
of 11.
Well, how about
I guess
this?
the cleric goes first?
How about this? I put all three of you in front of the windmill, and you both just surround light.
That works.
I approve of this.
Okay. So, that being said, you two see nothing. You see a field full of pumpkins. Light.
We.
You see some movement over here.
Oh?
Oh, wait. Never mind. You never rolled perception check.
Oh, was it a group perception thing, or?
I thought you all were rolling perceptions. Okay.
Oh, 13.
Light, you see perception over here. I saw the 20 and I didn't see it said deception.
Wait, hold up. I gotta zoom out like crazy.
Well, technically speaking, vis-a-vis the phrase "Do my eyes deceive me?" Could I, in lieu of perception, roll deception?
You know what? Yeah. Let's get that deception perception.
Let's get the deception perception.
Yes.
Of course, I nat 20. Yeah.
You see the scarecrow right here. The wind catches its arms, but you see the arms start waving a little bit.
Do my eyes deceive me?
What do you see? What do you see?
A scarecrow.
Oh. Huh. Roger looks at the windmill and goes, I wonder if I can go on that roof.
So anyway, light. What do your light eyes see?
Oh, yes.
So where'd you say I saw movement again?
You saw what you believe is movement over here.
I do think I just saw some movement right over there. Perhaps this is just nothing, or perhaps it is something more dangerous.
Well, you know how farmers are. They spook very easily.
They do, and I also break very easily. So I'm going to move back a step.
Bjorn shall step towards the field.
Roger, are you checking the door of the windmill?
Yes.
Okay, the door is open. You will notice that the windmill, you should be able to get up by the blades where you will have a view, but you will be about 40 feet high at that point.
Oof. Too high.
I'll send Hugin up to perch atop the windmill to take a look around.
Okay.
I'll look over and go, yes, the other bird.
Then not the flightless bird.
Roger looks down on his feet and goes, sometimes I wish I had wings. And then I'd fly into your face and go, caw.
I was going to say, is that like hate speech? Calling him a flightless bird?
I mean, as a race, I mean, to technical sense, yes, but at the same time, I know we were a flightless bird.
It was not meant as disrespect, just as a matter of fact.
You're fine. I understand. What does Hugin see?
What was his perception?
He gets a d20 plus 2.
I still keep
Or is it
thinking that
3?
he gets advantage on that.
No,
That's just owls, though.
Yeah, let me see. You need to be on. Come on, can you please load? It's a raven. No, he can't. He doesn't get. He gets a +3 to perception, so that's 18.
Okay.
Yeah. The cool thing he can do is he can mimic stuff.
So with an 18, he does see something moving here.
Moving where?
Right about here.
I'm not seeing a ping. Oh, now I see it. Right
I
there.
just had to change the color. Yeah. About that area.
Oh, okay.
What do you do?
He sees movement. What is it? Is there anything more specific that he sees, or is that it?
That's all. He sees pumpkins, and he sees something that moved. It could have been the wind. It could have been nothing. Could have been a rat. Or a field mouse, I should say.
Well,
Now, keep in mind, this is a pumpkin patch. So, it's roughly mid-season. So, these pumpkins are no taller than about, I don't know, foot and a half tall. And it's not like large, overgrown, or anything like that. Like, it's a pretty low cut field.
mm-hmm. All right. Well, I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Okay. Anything else anyone else would like to do?
I'm going to attempt to look menacing.
Very well.
Does it work?
I suppose.
I hope so.
You are really intimidating inanimate pumpkins.
Okay, good.
All right. Bjorn's going to step into the pumpkin patch.
Okay. Nothing happens.
It's going to kind of loudly go, "Hello, is there any pumpkins in here that are looking to have a fisticuffs?"
You see
will
something
take another
shake
step.
here.
He'll move slightly closer to it. I mean, at this point, I'm like 10 feet away from that.
Okay. As you do, you see a pumpkin stand up.
Hello there, tiny pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
And as you hear that, another one stands up.
Hmm. Do I see more pumpkins? Right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey guys, I think the solution here is to tell the farmers to leave till next season and then don't plant pumpkins again.
I second this.
And
Gonna
let's get
start
initiative.
backing up.
Why do you see anything?
I assume they see the pumpkin starting to stand up.
You see the pumpkin stand up, and let's roll for initiative.
Uh-oh.
Hey, it's all right.
I'm going
I got
guide
a
myself.
7. I think you need to have an action to guide yourself.
Yes.
Then I got a 14 if that's the case.
Now, I'll give you each, like as they stand up, I'll let you each do one thing.
I'm going to yell out at one of the pumpkins and tell the pumpkin that their moms are whores.
All 4 look at you.
And when I say that, I mean like I'm casting vicious mockery. But I do say it loud enough that they can all hear me.
Who do you aim it towards?
Oh, I aim at this guy,
Okay.
and I deal 1 point of damage.
Wait. Doesn't he have to make
If
a
it
whiff?
hits. Oh, he does. If he fails, he takes 1 point of damage.
Okay. One moment.
Alright. Uh-oh. This was maybe not a good idea.
Let me see.
What kind of save does he have to make?
Wisdom. 14.
He just barely makes that.
I'm going to then take another step back, and that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Roger?
I am going to step over here, and I will. I'm on guiding bolt. 16.
Guiding bolt 16. That lands.
Yeah, I rolled. Okay. Ooh. 19 damage. Holy shit.
Okay. And you hit the blue one?
Yeah.
Okay. Bjorn?
I'm gonna cast Blade Ward.
Okay. Okay. Okay, what was your initiatives?
Me was a 7.
Light, Roger?
14.
What did you want me to do? I'm sorry, what?
Initiative.
I rolled a 17.
Okay.
So yeah, that's been my turn.
Well, your turn just started.
Oh, my turn just started?
Yes. Because I gave you
okay.
each the chance to do one thing before initiative started.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, in that case, oops, sorry. That was an accident. In that case, I'm also going to Guiding Bolt Red.
Okay.
Be careful and don't hit Bjorn. He doesn't have health insurance for guiding bolts.
Okay,
No, it's
I
just
rolled
fire.
19.
What'd you get?
19.
That hits.
And I rolled 12 damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Next up is the Pumpklings. So these two are going to take their movement and go to Bjorn. And they're going to go right up to him. Bjorn?
Yep.
Hold on. I need more dice for this.
Oh no.
What? You what?
Uh-oh.
Like I said, tonight's encounter is courtesy of someone else. So, the first pumpling, okay, just so you know, the first pumpling is going to take their first 3 attacks,
Oh.
all with advantage.
What? Wait. What?
Yes.
Huh? Excuse me?
Oh.
It's going to take its first attack with advantage, which is a... Hold on, I need... Where's my small notebook? So, the first attack is a 18 to hit.
Hits.
The second attack is a 16 to hit.
Hits.
Oh god.
The third attack is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
So the second pump plane is going to take its 3 attacks. Oh, so that is a 9 to hit,
Miss.
a natural 20,
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
third attack is a 17 to hit.
Hits.
Okay.
Now, I need to know how much damage each individual attack does. Because I need to know how many times they get hit by Armor of Agathis.
Okay. You ready for this?
Yep.
So the first
And
attack,
I also have... Yeah, what's... Okay, wait, hold on. So... What kind of damage is it?
it's all piercing.
Okay, so I'm resistant to it. Because of Blade Ward. So, okay.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready. Yep.
Keep in mind there's a natural 20 in here.
Mm-hmm.
So the first is 1 damage.
Okay.
The second is 1 damage.
Mm-hmm.
The third is 1 damage.
Okay, so the first pumpling takes 30 cold damage
Okay.
from Armor of Agathis.
The fourth hit is 2 damage.
So half the 1.
And the fifth is 1 damage.
Alright, so he takes 20 cold damage.
Okay. So the first, the orange one hit all 3. So that's 30.
Yep, it's 10 per hit.
Okay. So he is still standing. Oh wait, what? And what kind of damage is that?
Cold.
Okay. Okay. So the second one had the natural 20. So it does 2, so 1. Because you said it's halved, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And the third attack is 1.
Yep. So he takes 20 damage.
Okay.
And I've taken 5 total.
Very well. Yep. Okay. Oh, shit. I did that math wrong. Does armor and Agathis actually increase?
What do you mean? Like,
The more
for levels
damage-
cast?
For how much damage they do.
Yeah, the higher you cast it, the more damage it does.
Not a spell. A melee attack.
Yeah, any attack that hits you.
Okay.
Actually, it's specifically a melee attack.
So hold on. I have to redo that math. Sorry. So 1, 3, 5. So it's 2, and then 3. Okay. Sorry. I did the math wrong. I forgot about one of their abilities. So, the first one actually does... First attack is 1 damage.
Mm-hmm.
The second attack is 3 damage.
Okay.
The third attack does that hit, because that's in 40 damage, correct?
It's not per point of damage it does.
Okay.
It's just for each attack that hits.
Okay, so it's 1 damage on the first attack, 3 on the second, 5
So it'd be
on
2
the
because
third.
I'm resistant. 5 damage?
5 damage on the third one.
Okay. So that's half to 3.
Okay.
So that's a total of 6 damage.
Okay. And then the second one, so 2, which is half to 1.
Mhm.
And then the second attack from the green one is 3. So half of that.
So 2. So it would have been 9 damage total.
Yes, sorry. You now have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, and your speed is 0 until the end of your next turn.
You doing okay there, Bjorn?
Well, they haven't hit through my armor of Agathis yet, so
Yeah, and holy guys, you see that? One of them, I had a good hit. I had a very, very, very good hit on that one over there, and he just took it like a champ. So at least they don't hit a ton.
So, these two, they'll actually come up to you guys. They'll use their bonus action to be able to move up to you.
Ooh,
Yes, they can use their bonus action to move up to their speed, which is basically just dash. Okay. The red one is going for light.
Huh.
First attack. 16.
Hits.
Second attack. Natural 20. 25.
That misses.
Third attack. 11. I assume 11 misses?
My AC is 11.
Okay. So it does hit. Blue one goes for Roger. First attack. 15.
that barely misses.
Okay. Second attack. Natural. Oh, that one's hot. Natural 20 for 25.
Okay,
Third attack.
that hit.
16.
That hits.
Okay. So, Light. First attack
Okay.
does 1 damage.
Frick, I think I'm down.
You were talking shit about wizards. Second attack does. Oh shit. So the second attack actually does 4 damage.
Oh god.
And then the third attack does 5 damage. So you take a total of 10 damage that turn. You now have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, and your speed is reduced to 0 until the end of your
Okay.
next turn.
Luckily, I
Roger.
still have half my health.
Roger, the first attack
Yeah.
does 2 damage to you. Second attack does 3 damage to you for a total of 5.
Oh.
And your speed is now reduced to 0. And you have disadvantage on dex saves.
Oh. How do I break that?
It's just till the end of your next turn.
Gotcha. Okay.
Light, you're up.
Well, guys, I hope we didn't want to move during this combat.
Yeah.
Light,
Sorry, can you repeat that again?
it's your turn.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that. My bad. Alright, I'm going to look at the guy that's right in front of me, hold back my tears of pain as I'm now at basically half health. I'm going to look at him. I'm going to look at him real good. And I'm going to call him ugly.
That
Okay. So that's a wisdom save?
That is a wisdom save.
That is.
You should leave him a bad review on Better Homes and Gardens.
I'm gonna write that in my book. I'm gonna start writing a review about his what I think about how his product is.
That would be an 11.
Yeah, I can see the yellow patches on his pumpkin. He's not looking healthy. He's not looking good. He needs to go back in, and like maybe another couple weeks. You know, far away from this place.
How much damage does it do?
Oh, well. He takes 2 points of psychic damage. Not only that, though, he has disadvantage on his next attack roll before the end of his next turn.
Is it just his first attack or all 3?
Just the first attack.
Okay, so it's just straight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. Bjorn.
Well, my ice armor will hold up just a little bit longer. So I am going to angle behind me and shoot an Eldritch Blast at this guy here, the blue one.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Ooh.
That's shitty damage. So it's 11 plus some numbers. Hold on. I add something onto this. So yeah, it's 13 cold damage. Or sorry. It's 11 force damage and 2 cold damage.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
Since I can't move.
Roger.
All right. So, since I'm up and close personal, I'm just gonna slice at him with my scimitar. 16.
16 hits.
Minimum damage 4.
4. On blue.
Yeah. I'm blue.
Okay. It
All
falls
right,
to the ground.
That's it. What's up?
I said it falls to the ground.
Whoop whoop.
Now,
That
as it falls to the ground, now it makes a roll. It succeeds, and it comes back to life.
Well then.
And it's staring at you.
Oh god, it's like a zombie.
So, we'll start at the top. The red one, on light. Oh, first one has disadvantage. So, that is a 8 to hit. Second attack is a 24 to hit. Third attack is an 8. So you take 1 damage, light.
Okay.
Roger. First attack is a
Okay.
12 to hit, which misses. Second attack. Ooh, 2 16s. 21 to hit.
Okay. That hits.
Third attack is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
So, first attack does 1 damage. Second attack does 3 damage. So, you take a total of 4 damage.
Oof. Why is this thing long?
And you are both reduced to 0 for speed and dex
Oh, no.
save. Bjorn.
Mm-hmm.
So the orange one will attack you first. Okay.
Okay.
First attack is a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Now, as soon as it hits, your armor pops up, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. And then how much damage does it take?
10.
It takes 10 damage.
Yep.
Okay. So, it takes the damage. Now it makes its roll. Okay, with a natural 20, it succeeds. Shit, so here's the question. If it's mid-attack and it dies, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a special ability that brings it back up, does it finish its attacks?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Wasn't it's unconscious? It can't take actions.
Not necessarily.
is it an ability that states if it were to drop to 0 hit points, it drops to 1 instead?
Correct.
Instead? Yes, it would continue with attacks then.
Okay. So its second attack is a... Oh shit. So that's a 17 to hit. So it takes the damage from you again.
Mm-hmm.
So now it has to roll. So it fails. So you would take 3 damage total from that.
Okay, that popped through the rest of my armor, so I don't deal more damage anymore.
Okay. But the orange one is now dead.
Okay,
Because it failed the saving throw.
gotcha.
Now, the green one will make its attacks. First attack misses. So I don't think a 6 hits you. Second attack.
He's not.
So second attack is a 18 to hit. Third attack is an 8 to hit. So you take
So one attack
damage.
hits.
Yeah,
One
one
damage.
damage.
All right.
Okay. Light,
Yeah.
you're up.
Am I
Alright.
still
I'm
on
gonna look
0
at this
movement?
guy.
Yes.
Okay.
I look at this guy and he's like, it seems that you are immune to my verbal abuse. If that doesn't work, then I shall attack you with physical abuse. I'm going to take out my dagger. I'm going to go stab him.
Okay, roll it.
Got an 11.
11 misses.
That's bad. Oh boy. So I'm gonna take my dagger and I'm like, so Light is like, he's holding it wrong. He's holding it like
Like by the blade.
with the blade up, like with the blade on the bottom side, and then he's going to he's holding it where it's pointing up, and then he's like trying to hit down on it in the most awkward way. Long story short, oof.
Very well. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. Bjorn.
All right. Bjorn is simply going to cast Armor of Agathis again.
Very well. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Roger.
Scimitar number blue still.
Okay. Roll the hit.
That's a natural 20, Chief.
Ooh.
Let's go!
Blue.
That's 9 damage, slashing damage, Chief.
Okay.
Smash him good!
So he falls to the ground. Just barely he comes back up.
He got knocked down, but he got up again.
Oh god.
I'm gonna bring them down.
Okay. Anything else? I'm going to go with that's a no.
Alright, it's my turn.
Okay. We'll start from the top again. Light. First attack.
Okay.
19 to hit. Second attack. A 12 to hit.
Okay.
Third attack. Close. A 10 to hit.
Oh my god, somehow that misses.
Roger. First attack. 19 to hit.
Hits.
Second attack. Dirty 20 to hit.
Yep.
Third attack. 18 to hit.
Ow.
Nick, you're going to take 1 and 3, a total of 4 damage.
That I'm in pain. I'm in great pain right now.
Kyle, you're going to take 1, 3, and 5. You're going to take a total of 9 damage.
Oh.
And you both are reduced to 0 movement. Oh. Bjorn,
Mm-hmm.
first attack, 8 to hit.
Misses.
Second attack, natural 1. Third attack,
Misses.
9.
Also misses.
All 3 miss.
Oh my god, I can move?
That is their turn. Light, you are up.
All right. So how are they attacking us, by the way?
Can you zoom in on them?
Oh,
They have tiny knives?
what?
Oh god. That little thing's been fucking my day up.
You neglected to leave out of the description they're tiny knife-wielding pumpkins.
That is my bad.
Be a little important there.
I feel like that was a key detail.
Sorry, when I throw the things in, I think you guys can see them, and you see the knives.
They were
I
very
guess we'll-
small. I thought they were like little like tendril arms or something.
Nope. But look,
So wait, are they just like stabbing out our ankles?
yes,
Is that how they're pinning us in
hard.
place?
yes.
It makes sense now.
Oh god. God, Teddy, all of these things you're throwing at us are getting steadily more and more terrifying.
You're welcome.
That art is adorable and also one of the most horrifying things I've ever seen in my life.
I honestly, Fluffy Folio, I love everything the dude puts out. I really do. Because it's so cute and so deadly.
See, I want to go look at it, but I also don't want to be spoiled. So I am conflicted.
Fair.
Anyway, so now that I know that my ankles are being slashed up by tiny knife-wielding pumpkin maniacs, I think it's Light's turn.
It is. I've been keeping up
Oh,
on the
boy.
turn order, so we can see it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look at it and see how none of the things I'm doing is working. And so I'm going to try a different approach. So I am going to look at it and think about it really, really hard. And then I'm going to like look at my book and I'm going to start like drawing him. And I'm like going to like draw like little knives pointing at its face. And as I'm looking at him, I'm casting Mind Sliver.
Ooh, okay.
Needs to make an intelligence save of 14 or higher.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening. I am wrong? 17.
These things are so smart. I don't like this. Guys, I am officially scared. Nothing I do is working on it.
I honestly didn't think it was going to make that, but I rolled an 18 and it has a -1.
Well, there you go.
thoroughly terrified.
Yep. Okay. Is that your turn?
Oh yeah.
Freedom of movement, Bjorn.
I'm going to take, now that I no longer have tiny knives stuck in my ankles, I'm going to use my movement to run here.
Okay, you will take an opportunity attack.
Okay, before I move, because I totally forgot that was a thing. Before I move, I would like to cast Blade Ward, and then move.
You cast Armor Vagathis last turn, didn't you?
I did.
Shit, so statistically that green one's not even alive.
Well, it has to hit me.
Oh, that's right, it didn't hit you at all.
Yeah, it didn't hit me.
I was thinking it hit you. These things has been hitting.
They have.
Yeah. So that is a 21 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. You take 1 damage. And it takes 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else?
Is it still alive?
It is.
Okay.
That one has
That
not
doesn't look
taken
like
enough
it-
damage to even have to do that
Okay.
save.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I use my action, my movement. I don't really have a bonus action, so
Okay.
it's my turn.
Roger.
All right, I am going to do another. I'm at 3 HP, but I hope he's almost dead, so I'm going to do another attack. My scimitar with advantage. That's right.
You do have advantage. I am flanking.
Oh.
Perfect. 22.
Ooh, that's a big number.
14. So 22, and I rolled 5. 5
5.
slashing.
It goes down. And it comes back up.
God
Oh, wait,
fucking
no.
damn it.
No, it does not come up this time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it
Yay.
did fail this one.
And what I'm going to do is do a bonus action healing word to light.
Oh, I could totally use it.
Alright, it's max 7 HP.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's my turn. Well, actually, let me see here. Yeah, it's my turn.
Okay. It is now the Pumpkling. How far away are you? Okay. So it's going to take its movement. And then it's going to take its bonus action to move closer to you.
Mm-hmm.
So it is the blue one that's down. So the red one is still going after light. First attack is a 16 to hit.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Second attack
Oh.
is a 14 to hit. Third attack is a 19 to hit. Bjorn. First attack is a 23.
Yeah, that hits.
Second is a 6. Third is a 9.
So just one hits.
Yep. Light, you take a total of 9 damage. Bjorn, you take 1.
Jesus.
Okay, and he takes 10.
Oh, yeah, the green does take 10.
Yep.
Okay, and he will now roll. He fails, and he goes down.
Hallelujah!
Okay. It is now.
I feel kind of bad because Armor of Agathis is a direct counter to this creature.
No, I mean it works.
It's like such a direct counter. It's not even funny.
That in itself is kind of funny.
Really, these things are like pretty. They don't deal a lot of damage in theory, but once they lose pack tactics, they're kind of just meh.
Yeah.
Okay. Light.
All right. I'm gonna look at the one that's in front of me, and I'm just going to be like, okay, you know what? If using a knife doesn't work, and insulting it doesn't work, and apparently its mind is too strong for me to penetrate, and it is just, it has the thickest skin, I'm gonna do the last thing that I can do. I'm gonna kick it. I'm gonna push. I'm gonna like just. I want to try to shove him straight to the ground.
You could try shoving him into me.
Into him. I'm shoving him into Bjorn.
Okay.
$13.
13. You shove him directly into Bjorn. Like it's nothing.
Yes! It worked! Finally! God damn!
He gets shoved back to you, and he kind of just looks up at Bjorn with like his knives in his hand, and he's like, "Oh, is that your turn,
That is my turn.
Bjorn?"
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to cast Blade Ward again,
Okay.
and then I'm going to run over here. Is he going to make an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Okay.
He hits with a 23, so you take 1 damage.
Okay. He takes 10. And then I'm going to use my remaining movement to run between him and Light. I'm going to say, why don't you pick on somebody? Well, I guess you were picking on somebody your own size. Stop picking on my friend.
He's just going to shake his head no.
I then realize I'm talking to a pumpkin and just prepare for tiny knives to come at my ankles.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Roger. What? I do have a quick question. Why'd you take the attack of opportunity?
To kill it faster.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
I'm doing all my damage by being hit, Teddy.
I've noticed. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Roger.
Alright, I'm gonna go on the other side. Hey, use my scimitar to attack.
Very well. You get advantage.
Natural 20!
Woo!
Oh!
Well, I roll with advantage. Okay. I was like hoping for another. That'd be sick. Alright, scimitar. Oh, nope. Sorry, wrong button. My scimitar. So that's 1. 4. 4 plus 8. So 12 slashing damage. And that'll be my turn.
You said 4 slashing damage?
Sorry, 12 slashing damage.
Oh,
My first roll was 4, and then my second roll was 8 because I doubled.
okay. It dies.
Hell yeah.
You have killed all 3 of the pumpkins.
There was 4 of them.
All 4 of the pumpkins.
That was incredibly difficult. We almost died.
And then there's Bjorn, who's lost 3 HP. Yeah, that was really hard, guys. Good job.
Man, so glad you're okay, Bjorn. We almost died there. Those pumpkins were... They weren't kidding when those 2 wizards died. Oh,
I see.
What do you guys do now?
so we
We should
loot the
probably.
bodies.
Oh no! We should probably look around and make sure there's no more pumpkins like that. With the cutlery in the. We should probably tell them they should keep better track of their knives. The people in the town, and they seem to have been stolen by pumpkins.
Just off of like a passive inspection, you can tell that these aren't just knives. What they are, actually, does it say it on here? Sorry. I went to reread over it, and it says, just to quit. Many adventurers fell before the deceptive innocent looks just to quickly find out that the pumpkin's mind only seeks to stab, and stab.
Yes.
But
yeah, that sounds...
Have you ever read Swords comic?
No.
It's a webcomic. I will send it to you.
Okay.
It's very relevant.
But no, you notice that they look like knives, but what they are the hardened I guess not trunks, but like roots of a pumpkin that are shaped into knives.
I see.
But using passive perception, you guys don't see any more?
Do we know anything about these creatures or how they might be here? Would we have heard of anything like this before?
With their nature, give me an Arcana check.
Right. Arcana. Oh, I know Arcana. That's a 13.
With a 13, and then looking at the creature, you will know that they're plant and undead. That a magic did bring them to life, but you wouldn't necessarily know the origins of it. You know it. You would obviously know it's necrotic, or necromancy.
So they did piss off a wizard.
There is a good chance.
They shouldn't have done it. You told them.
You know, I told them. I specifically asked if they pissed off a wizard, and that mayor had her head so far up her ass that she wouldn't tell me they pissed off a wizard. Shake my head. Alright, I'm going to pick up all of the dead pumpkins.
I'm going to aid in helping him with the pumpkins because I know he's not very strong.
Yeah.
That is
Hey
fine.
guys, I'm falling asleep. I think I'm gonna hop out.
Okay, we're just gonna finish up. You can still hop off, but we're just gonna finish up.
Okay, dokie. It was nice playing with you guys. I'll talk to you later.
Night.
Alright, see you, Kyle.
Hey, Good night.
Okay. So, I'll drop that down. Do you guys head back to town after collecting the pumpkins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You head back in. It's about midnight at this point. But as you head back into town, you can see there's some commotion.
So, what's going on?
Everyone's rushed over to City Hall. You can see that there's a gathering, and the lights of City Hall are lit.
That's odd.
Well, I guess we should.
We should tell them the good news.
Yes, we should.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you head right in?
Absolutely. I'm gonna push
Unless-
open the doors.
Unless there's a really obvious reason not to.
Yeah, I'm going to enthusiastically open the doors, as if to say we have returned alive and we have solved the problem. That's the kind of feel I'm going for when I'm opening the door.
So you just, as soon as you walk in, you just announce this as loud as you can?
Not as loud as I can, but
I would like to read the room before shouting anything.
I'm going to say it before I read the room.
So, Bjorn, you looking into the room. Everyone seems to be kind of pissed off at the mayor. Kind of yelling at her, wanting to know why such bad things are happening to this town. Now, right before Light announces this, if you would like to make a perception check.
Would it be perception or insight? I guess it doesn't matter.
For this, I'm going to say perception.
Okay. That was a natural 20
Wow.
Right
for a total of 20.
Perfect. Right before this is what you hear. We have farmers being attacked in the fields, and now we have an injured child. What are you going to do? And as soon as you hear that, Light announces, "We are back and we have fixed your problem."
Oh.
Yep, that is exactly what I said.
And as everyone turns towards us,
Yep.
Bjorn contemplates slapping Light in the back of the head.
Now,
I then I'm just silent, expecting a response back, and then I start to read the room.
Bjorn,
Mm-hmm.
with your natural 20, you see over in the corner that the town druid is healing the child that you gave the frog to earlier.
Oh no.
Ooh.
With another, we'll say, young adult lying next to him.
Ooh. We haven't by chance seen those toads explode before, have we?
You have not.
Okay.
Yeah, it was probably the kid just being a kid.
Bjorn will
Definitely
say, hello. We seem to be behind on the account of... We brought back pumpkins. Anybody want a pumpkin?
Refresh?
Bjorn is trying to deflect the situation.
Light is going to realize his mistake and try to help him with deflecting the situation that has been made.
The mayor tries to double down and see, the adventurers that have came in, they have taken care of the problem in the pumpkin patches. We can slowly start returning. Now, what have happened to these two? We do need to launch an investigation to find out.
As we're the resident adventurers and experts on problems in the room, do we know what happened to these two unfortunate individuals?
No, all that we were told was there was an explosion. Not a large explosion. There was just a bang. And then they were both found in a room.
What kind of room? Was it like a hot room or a cold room? Was it a room with like a lot of
They were
allergens
in
in
a
it? In a bedroom. And any idea what might have blown up?
We do not know. We have someone looking into it right now while these two are trying to be saved.
Mm-hmm. Well, given the new information, we will actually get right out there and go help them immediately, actually. We'll just leave these pumpkins here, and we're gonna go look into that.
Okay.
Come on, Light, let's go.
Alright, coming along.
And as soon as we are out of earshot, and be like, I'm pretty sure the toad exploded.
I was going to say the same thing, but I didn't want to bring it up.
We should go check on our toads, and then also make sure that nobody knows that we have toads.
Aren't you carrying the toads on you?
No, man, I'm made of a. I'm like, no, I left him in the cart. I can't carry that many metal frogs.
I had one in my pocket.
There was like 6 of them,
And
I figured they weren't going anywhere fast.
no. It's not hard. You can see some of the neighbors are gathered around the house that happened. Nosy neighbors, all the normal stuff.
Well, before we go look at that, can we go look for our toads?
Yeah.
Are they still in the cart?
Yeah. They're just sitting there. You hear some like clinging from them just sitting there.
You know, maybe it wasn't the toads that did that. And
Just
if
to
it
be
was-
safe, can I put like a blanket over the toads?
Okay. I assume you have them in like a box or something.
Yeah. Okay, let's go see if it was the toad. And then just to recover our bases.
Of course, because maybe it has nothing to do with the toads, you know?
It might not, but we're adventurers and we should look into stuff like explosions.
Yes, because explosions are very bad for living.
Yes.
Mhm.
We will go investigate
Okay.
the blown up house.
You make it to the house, and the house looks like it's in fine condition.
Are there people around?
Yes. They're gathered outside.
Kind of be like, hello, we're adventurers. I'm coming to look into the explosion that happened here. Did anyone see what happened?
One of the neighbors will come up, goes, no, we are all getting ready for the night, and we just heard a bang.
A gunshot bang, something breaking bang. Could you be more specific, bang?
Like a thud, like bodies being thrown against walls.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Can we go in and look in the room?
We do have experience, kind of thing.
There's people in there already.
Yes, but we figured that two more heads are better than the ones that were already in there, especially if the two more heads are adventurers who are know what they're talking about.
You realize you're
outside
asking a nosy neighbor if you can have permission to go into someone's house.
Teddy, I have no idea who I'm talking to.
Yeah, you're just,
Same.
like, no, like, all these people are, like, in their pajamas or night clothes. Like, there's no guards or anything standing there.
We'll just kind of mosey our way on in.
Yep.
You go in and there's a couple things that look like they fell off shelves. You notice steps going upstairs, and you hear talking upstairs.
We'll go upstairs, I guess.
Okay. You approach, and this town doesn't have a formal guard. They just have, a handful of, it's almost like volunteer, with one, like, volunteer deputies, basically, with one, I'll just say sheriff. The sheriff is standing there talking to another person that was living in the house. Do you approach?
Yes.
Okay. You hear the sheriff just go, okay, let's go over this one more time. You were just in your bedroom and you heard the bang? And he goes, yes. I thought we were all getting ready for bed, and I heard the bang, and I come in, and they're both just laying on the floor.
Do we have any idea where the bang originated?
He looks over at you. Just in here. Just in, and they're in the hallway. He points over at the bedroom.
Looking in the bedroom, do I see any signs of what might have happened?
I'll let you either make a investigation or an arcana check.
They have the same bonus.
Yeah.
So, Arcana, I guess? I would like to guide myself for this particular check.
Okay.
Like,
So we roll
like
Arcana, plus a d4. That is an 11.
yeah, that's
You notice that it was... You can tell it was force damage. That's for sure. But among all the commotion, you do hear a familiar rattling and squeaking coming from under the bed.
I'm gonna look under the bed.
You see a frog.
I'm gonna look at the frog. Do I see, like, damage around the frog that might be reminiscent of a blast of some sort?
You see a butter knife sticking out the side of the frog.
oh my.
Ah,
I'm gonna pick up the
interesting
frog.
place for a butter knife.
I think I might know what happened.
Do you say this to the sheriff?
I'm talking to Light.
Are you trying to hide it from the sheriff?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a stealth check with disadvantage.
13.
Okay. You can continue. Sorry.
Can I attempt to dislodge the butter knife from the frog?
You may.
Is there any check involved with that, or can I just pull it out?
An athletics check.
Oh God. It would be an 8.
Okay. As you try to pull the knife out, let me get a dex save from you.
$13.
Okay. You're going to take 7 force damage.
Question: is this an hour from within an hour of the pumpkin encounter?
Yeah, because the farm wasn't that far outside of town. We can say it's been within an hour.
Okay. Fortunately, this wasn't a melee attack, right?
No, it is magical force damage.
Okay. And I take 7.
You take 7. Oh, Light, where are you at?
I'm
Because you're standing next to Bjorn, aren't you?
I'm like about 5 feet
Yep.
behind him.
I need a dex save then.
Oh God. Wow, 18.
So you also take 7 force damage.
I'm going to be blasted against the wall and knocked unconscious.
So as this happened, the sheriff runs over. One of the deputies goes over and starts stabilizing Light. Because I mean, you are filled with people trying to help the town. And Bjorn, the sheriff's going to come over to you and go, "What are you doing with that?"
Well, I was trying to dislodge this knife so I think I figured out what happened.
I can tell you what happened. Where'd you find that?
Under the bed?
These kids. Just give me the frog.
He hands over the frog.
Do you know what this is?
It is a metal frog.
Retrieve your friend. Come talk to me in the morning. And I'll explain to you what this does and what it is. Do you know where it came from?
Nope. No, I had no idea.
Roll a deception. I'm sure you're going to pass.
24.
Yeah. He goes, okay. Come down to City Hall in the morning. We'll explain all this. If you want, we can just skip to that real quick.
Okay.
Unless there was anything else you wanted to do in the room while Light's unconscious.
Nope. I'm just gonna collect Light, and once I make sure that he's okay, I'm gonna bring him out to the cart. We're just gonna kind of camp out in the cart
That's fine.
and rest.
With your frogs?
Yeah, I'm just gonna make extra care to make sure they can make as little noise as possible. I'm gonna stuff draw around the crate to kind of muffle the noise of their tinkering sound.
That's fine. Morning comes, full rest. Weirdly enough, Light actually slept that night. And in the morning you go to City Hall. In City Hall, the mayor, the druid, and the sheriff are sitting there talking, waiting for you.
Mm-hmm.
The mayor, she will produce you with 30 gold for finishing the contract. I believe that's what it was, right?
Let's see, 3. Oh. 2.
What?
I don't think we were. $30 gold was the reward we got for the previous job, but I don't think there was a gold amount written on the original job that I can recall. It might have been 30 gold.
Okay, this was a level 1 job, correct?
Yes.
Okay, then it was 30 gold.
Okay.
All right. I don't want to get too far because I know
No, I'm just giving you guys this and telling you guys what happened, and then we're finishing up.
All right.
So she gives you guys 30 gold pieces, 10 each, a pack of beans, and 3 pieces of taffy. Taffy is one of the things they do make in this town, and it's endless flavor taffy. No matter how long you chew it, it never loses its flavor.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, the sheriff will be there, and he will explain to you.
Are these just regular beans or are they coffee beans?
You know what? For the sake of the game, we'll do coffee beans.
Okay.
Because it just said... Because you just rolled... Or Kyle actually rolled beans. And he'll explain to you that these toads are not a nuisance, but they're something to be wary of. That many,
Because when you stab them, they explode?
kind of. If you can break open the inner shell, there are gemstones that power them inside. Well, if you're not fast enough or strong enough to open it correctly or dodge the attack, it's its defense mechanism, and it blows you back. As long as you do not try to tamper with the toad, you will not be harmed. But many kids don't remember that, and they just know the toads have stones inside. Some of them have very valuable gems, and some of them have very nothing gems in them. Many spellcasters actually go out in search of these toads and will pay a good price for them, especially if they have good gems inside of them.
I see.
But most towns, we try to stay away from them because kids like to try to find the gems inside.
Oh, that makes sense.
And that is where we will leave off.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So, good game, you guys. And
Good
goodbye,
game.
stream.
Farewell.